turn this.
We got R&B Drake on Valentine's Day. He might take an L here or there. He's drizzy. This is what niggas want to hear right here, Drake. Something about that nigga got me singing, nigga. Niggas want to hear, dawg.
Certified.
Hey yo, what it do, my sweet little baby boo? Welcome back. But if you're new, my name is the Kid Kinetic, and this is NETI Speaks. Now, go ahead and do me a favor real quick before we get started. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. And also the subscribe button, please. This one over here. And yeah, ring my bell. Ring my bell. Oh, ring my. We are here today. First of all, I know y'all want that Kendrick video. I am working on it. I was actually working on it. And then I got a notification and I said, you know what? I got to take a side quest right quick. So I had a couple side quests I had to take right quick. A couple of them. This being one, the major side quest. I saw some really good reaction videos. And I was like, these guys get it. They understand what's going on. And so I was very excited with some of the stuff, but I didn't see everything I needed to see. So yeah, I have to come in here and do my own breakdown video. However, I'm going to patch in some of those good clips because yeah, I want to put my peoples on. Sister Kaya.
Picking K.Dot for the halftime show is directly linked to the awakening and the revolution that's happening within the minds of Americans. Kendrick Lamar as an artist transcends boundaries on hip-hop. There's a reason why he won a Pulitzer Prize in 2018. He provides breadcrumbs of revolutionary resistance in his music that Americans, and especially melanated people, can connect to. And that is what is currently happening in the minds of Americans right now, and Jay-Z knows that.
Knox Hill had a plenty of nice takes, but you know what I mean? We're gonna get into it. What brings us here today, though, No Life Shaq decided for whatever reason in the world that it would be a good idea. Let me go ahead and do this little Drake album review right quick. This man did a reaction video to the new Drake album. I said, whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? This isn't about Kendrick versus Drake. Oh no, this is about humanity versus these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Something about.
I was very offended. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be completely $150 with you here. I did watch the entire reaction video all the way through because I wanted to hear that Drake album. I sure did. I wanted to hear if it was smacking or not. It was not smacking. There was 2 good songs at the very end. I'm not even going to name the songs because if you want to go comb through them, Nokia was kind of fire. And then there was one other one. I can't even remember the name. So it must not have been that fire. It must not have been that fire. But yeah, I mean, the album was cool. It was just like for 21 tracks, you got 2 good songs. I'm like, yeah, mid. Glad I didn't give you no streams for this one. Haha. So yeah, I used the boy as a finesse strategy. I definitely used the boy as a finesse strategy. However, I think all of that is justified because this man was out here committing crimes and I had to be out here, Mr. Undercover, and be like, I'm snitching. I'm telling Kendrick, and I'm telling Kendrick, and I'm telling, you know, the clique. Long story short, the man is sitting here listening to the Drake album with the, oh my gosh, the craziest cringe face you ever saw in your life. I mean, you could tell by the look, the expression on his face was very much giving, this is kind of trash. Ooh, I'm about to lose subscribers for no good reason. I'm not about to gain nothing off of this. I don't know. This might have been a mistake. That's what was giving on his face. That's the expression that's how I read it.
I'm on him tough.
The next morning, he comes back with this one. No Life sold out. Sir. He begins to fake punt, you know, when you make it seem like you're about to apologize and then you just don't apologize. He did that fake punt apology. And then he gonna turn around and basically just double down on it. Be like, hey, I got mouths to feed, bro. I gotta if you on there, y'all, you noobs. I was like, bro, he lost 10,000 followers over that nonsense. I was like, was it worth it? Let's see if you come up. He was like, yesterday it was, hey, y'all, thanks for 4.8 mil. Let's get to this 4.9. We down to 4.7. Nah, it's 7.9. He only lost 10,000. But this is bigger than the music. It's bigger than a rap beef. This is, if you pay attention to anything that Kendrick says ever, and you're not just, I don't know, riding the wave and trying to be a part of the culture when you're not really understanding what the hell is going on for real. There was so many TikTok reactions where it was like people you never would have thought could break it down or have the time to even bother breaking it down. We're breaking it down. And there's so many of you like, who... Step your game up. Yeah, no, a lot of people disappoint me because they don't understand that it's not just a moral thing. Because I've been on social media arguing with people about all kinds of stuff because I'm a troll and I enjoy it. It's good fun. But the conversation was really going around y'all trying to make this a big moral thing. Let it go, move past it, da da da, whatever. Like the music's good, whoop de whoop. The music was not good. Just the same way I will come out and say that Vultures 2 was trash. I was arguing with Fems about that. They was like, Ye fell off. I was like, Ye fell off where and when? They was like, Vultures 2, bro. I was like, oh yeah, 2 was trash, but 1 was a classic. So, I mean, that kind of cancels that out. I think we're safe at this point. And I think we agreed on that one very firmly. I thought it was going to be a agree to disagree type of situation, but no, we agreed we agreed on a lot of things. I don't know why I be messing with these people. I got to come out and say, as an ex-Drake fan, I really can't say I'm a fan until he gives me something that is like, all right, I'm letting it go. As of right now, I'm chilling on Drake. I'm good on Drake because it messes with my soul. Like when all of this happened, I don't know about you, but for me personally, like I started looking back on some of the tracks and I was like, yo, he been telling us all along. I wasn't looking at it like, oh, you guys are liars. I wasn't one of those guys. I was like, no, he been kind of low key. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's enough evidence, like hard, cold evidence to really kind of support that I'm not going to put the P word on there, but there's some just suspect activity. Let's just call it suspect activity going on. So I was just like, yeah, no, I don't want to be aligned with that. I mean, I can get down with the pretty boy vibes and I can get down with a lot of these things, a lot of the sassy stuff that's going on. I'm with it. I'm with a lot of the stuff, but there's certain things that I'm just like, I got to draw the line here. And, you know, there's certain things that you can't debate about how Drake moves and the way he gets down that I'm just like, yeah, I don't like that look on me. Not finna be with that clique no more. So, I mean, until he gives me something else that I'm just like, yeah, but the music's good though. I mean, it's very likely that I'll fall back on it. But it's the principle of you make music that pacify him. I make music that electrify him. That's the whole main point, is that there's work to be done. You know what I mean? As humanity, we got a lot of things we got to take care of. And you can either be the kind of person who is like, yeah, let's get things done. When I leave this planet, you gonna know I was here. And then there's those of us who are just like, hey, bruh, YOLO, you know what I'm saying? Turn up, gang, gang, bruh. That's the difference between Drake fans and Kendrick fans. Really, at the end of the day, there's the intellectuals who are really trying to do something to build what we got going on here and build on top of this, add to what's going on. And then there's those of us who are destructive, self-destructive, and every other kind of destructive you could think of. I mean, the way you do one thing is kind of the way you do all things, if not most things. I don't know. I'm not going to dig too deep on it. But hey, yo, son, speaking of Drake and the sassy things, it was funny because when all this stuff first started, they were trying to make it seem like, oh man, Kendrick about to go on some homophobic stuff and da-da-da, whoop-de-whoop. I was like, oh, well, obviously you just got here. You didn't listen to any of Kendrick's old music, specifically Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I mean, you don't have to, in order to be in line with God, you don't necessarily have to be homophobic. Like those two things they're not necessarily synonymous. I don't know why people think that is. Maybe because of the church, but also there are other churches that are synonymous with other things. For A minor, and we're just going to leave it alone. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if we're just going to stick stuff to churches, then it gets real ugly. You know what I mean? I think every organization and every institution has some kind of nasty stigma on it. But nonetheless, people really thought he was going to go that direction with it. And to be honest with you, he came out and gave us just a tiny bit of that NLE Chopper vibes. Like he was teasing. And I was like, yo, son, that Super Bowl performance, I'm telling you, I knew the gays are going to go crazy for them damn bell-bottom jeans, the way he was wearing them and the way he had them on and the way they was fitting and the way he was walking in them and talking in them. I was just like, hey, son, fuck with the jeans though, bruh. Like, ooh. Apparently the bell-bottom jeans are going out of stock because the gays want Kendrick's jeans. They're like, yes, bitch, I'll show you thighs. It's great. I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. If you are a No Life Shaq fan and your heart was broken like my heart was just broken by this whole I'm still with Drake campaign, you can go over to Stevie Knight because there's some real hip hop stuff going on over at Stevie Knight's platform. So yeah, that's where I do my stuff because I mess with Stevie the long way. That man is hilarious too. If you're looking for some comedic stuff, that guy is hilarious. But the thing I like about Stevie Knight is he's a no nonsense kind of guy. He's not. Hey, if what you like is nonsense and BS, just stay over there with. Yeah, type. But while I got you here, that's really what I came for. I want to talk about this viral video with Elon Musk and little baby X. I do not appreciate, first of all, any Trump slander. So please forgive me, Elon, but I'm about to go in on your son just a smidge.
Nice to meet you here. Come here often?
X, are you okay? This is X, and he's a great guy, high IQ. He's a high IQ individual.
And he's got this, check out this cool train he's got.
So thank you very much. We had a busy day today. The king just left. We'll take some questions. Elon, go ahead.
Sure. At a high level, if you say what is the goal of Doge and I think a significant part of the presidency is to restore democracy. This may say, are we in a democracy? Well, if you don't have a feedback loop, okay, X, we would have to, if you it's all right. So, I tell you, gravitas can be difficult sometimes.
So yeah, no. The whole you're not the president and you need to leave. Who's been saying that around you, sir? I don't appreciate it. That's really feeding into a lot of jokes that have been said on, well, I'm not even going to call them jokes because the legacy media was dead serious when they were saying the things that they were saying. And I wasn't really trying to hear it at first. I was like, y'all some haters, all y'all hating. And then after a minute, I was like, we should keep a super close eye on Elon because I am not sure at this point. Evil genius is all I'm going to say. I just want you guys to remember that Ye and Elon like kick it. Like they kick it. Just saying. Aside from that, I love Elon. I'm just going to say I love Elon Musk and his little baby X. Just adorable little, just those cheeks. They're just, oh my goodness. Just, yes, I understand his energy. I'm right there with you. But when the camera's rolling, honey, nah, but real spit, I didn't appreciate the insults. It low key, I felt like the jab was at me. I was like, hey, son, hey, chill, bro. You know what I mean? And then he was like, I want you to shut your mouth. I was like, ooh, and that boy turned about 17, 18, 19. He gonna be in the news, y'all. I'm just saying. I can see it now. He gonna be making headlines for sure. Yeah, I'm very concerned about that situation. But you know what I mean? These are jokes, y'all. This is all entertainment purpose. I love to everyone. Mega! My last little story, though, like I said, while I got you here, I'm just going to hit you with some stuff that I wasn't originally even going to bother with, but I'm like, well, since we're doing a side quest right quick, let me just go ahead and let Eddie Griffin close with this one because I am just giddy. Yes, justice. Justice has been served, and it's not cold. Hey, I'ma chill. Eddie, wait, hold on. Let me check my numbers right quick. Yeah, I don't like the numbers. Hit the like button, please. Like, pretty please. I need this to go viral. We need to keep expanding. The last video was fire. I need y'all to keep that energy so we can, come on, please. And if you're new here, by the way, hit the subscribe button and ring my bell. You know what I mean? No Diddy. Eddie, roll the clip.
Did y'all hear about the 6-year-old that killed a cop in Michigan? Don't worry about it. 38-year-old Denise Williams and her 6-year-old daughter Aaliyah went to Walmart to buy a TV. As they're leaving, the receipt flies out of Denise's bag. She doesn't realize it till she gets to the door. Trevor, the Walmart employee, stopped her, asked for proof of purchase. She realized it was missing. She flags down the cashier that had just processed the transaction. Cashier confirms it, but he is insisting that she cannot leave without a receipt. She's frustrated and determined not to cause a scene. Denise proceeded to her car and waved down a man in the parking lot to ask for help to load the TV into her car. As they're doing that, Officer Lindsay Carter pulls up. She has a reputation of being overly zealous. She exited the vehicle with her hand already resting on the holster gun. Trevor called the police, claiming that she had stolen the TV and assaulted him on her way out. Officer Carter immediately confronted Denise, accusing her of theft and demanding that she put her hands behind her back. Denise, caught off guard, tried to explain that she had already paid for the TV and confirmed it with the cashier, but Carter's tone grew increasingly aggressive. When Denise hesitated to comply with being handcuffed, pleading that she'd done nothing wrong, Officer Carter grabbed Denise by the arm, struck her in the ribs, and forced her to the ground, placing her in a chokehold as Denise gasped for air. Aaliyah, still seated in the SUV, watched in horror as her mother struggled. Panicking, she remembered the firearm her mother kept in the glove compartment for protection, a weapon Denise had taught her to handle safely. Acting out of fear and desperation, Aaliyah retrieved the gun, stepped out of the SUV, pointed it at Officer Carter, screaming for her to stop. When Carter turned toward Aaliyah and appeared to reach for her own weapon, Aaliyah fired a single, precise shot, striking the officer in the eye. Carter collapsed to the ground, dead. Aaliyah immediately dropped the gun and rushed to her mother's side, sobbing and begging for her to wake up. As Denise is regaining consciousness, more officers are arriving on the scene. They are both taken into custody, but after thorough investigation, they were cleared of any wrongdoing. They also watched the footage of her buying the TV. And Aaliyah is basically deemed a hero, is justifiable as she acted in defense of her mother's life.
There's a couple of things we can learn from this. Look, you work for Walmart. You're not the owner of Walmart. Little Walmart security dude. You got that cop killed. You got that mother damn near choked to death because you are an asshole. That's all it boils down to. The cashier done told you that the woman just bought the TV, but you gonna demand a receipt that it done blew out the fucking cart. Happens all the goddamn time. Ain't like you super motherfucking Walmart security ass motherfucker. That's why they don't give you guns, you paper motherfucking cops. Now you got this woman traumatized, and that little girl gonna be traumatized for taking that motherfucking woman's life for the rest of her goddamn life. Because of you, Trevor. Because of you, Trevor. I hope Trevor gets charged with causing that murder. That's what the need to happen. Trevor. They can make more TVs. Let them steal it if she's gonna steal it. But she didn't steal it. You stank motherfucker, Trevor. Yeah, it's your fault, Trevor. And that's my take on it. We'll be right back after this commercial break. A little girl and a mama and that cop, even though that cop was an asshole, she didn't deserve to die for being an asshole. Trevor.
I hope that is an inspiration to you for real, because I don't know how you feel, but how I feel is that little girl did exactly what she needed to do, and she is, in my personal opinion, a hero. She is a hero. You understand me? Like kid of the year type energy, okay? Step it up, baby X, all right? You just take notes, okay? No, I'm just kidding. Please don't be influenced by her at all. Her plus you is probably not a good mix, and I feel like that would be just tragic for the world. Your new nickname would be Luigi X. Oh no, but real talk though, real talk. Yo, Jimmy, step it up, nephew. Kidding, jokes. These is jokes. See, it's time. It's getting too late. I still got a whole nother. I gotta finish this edit and all this other stuff. I gotta go. Much love. I will see y'all like real sure. I got another video coming, so I'm gonna see y'all in a minute. Much love. Until next time. Kinetic.
Period. Check out my last YouTube, bitch.